Why does the darkness lurk within us? This profound question probes the underbelly of human psychology, unearthing the shadow self, the dark triad personality traits, and the psychology of fear. Imagine a world where everyone is inherently good, where nefarious thoughts and actions are unheard of. Sounds idyllic, doesn't it? Unfortunately, this utopian vision doesn't align with reality. Each one of us carries a shadow self, a darker side of our personality that we often choose to suppress or deny. The concept of the shadow self was first introduced by the Swiss psychiatrist Carl Jung. He believed that this darker self forms an integral part of our unconscious mind, encompassing everything we disown or reject about ourselves. It's the part of us that we're reluctant to acknowledge, but it's there, lurking in the background, influencing our thoughts, feelings, and behavior. In the realm of personality traits, there exists a sinister trio known as the dark triad. This malevolent triad comprises narcissism, Machiavellianism, and psychopathy. Narcissism is characterized by an inflated sense of self-importance and a deep need for admiration. Machiavellianism is characterized by manipulation and exploitation of others, while psychopathy involves enduring antisocial behavior, diminished empathy, and remorse. The dark triad traits are not confined to villains in movies or characters in a novel. They exist in real life, in ordinary people, perhaps even in people we know and interact with daily. But what about fear? Fear is a basic intense emotion triggered by a perceived threat. It's a survival mechanism that has helped humans evolve over thousands of years. But what happens when fear takes the driver's seat? It can lead to phobias, anxiety disorders, and in extreme cases a state of constant fear known as chronic fear. The psychology of fear is a complex, multifaceted field. It explores why certain things or situations instill fear in us, how our bodies respond to fear, and how fear can manipulate our thoughts and actions. So, we've delved into the shadow self, the dark triad, and the psychology of fear. These dark aspects of human psychology are intriguing, yet they can also be unnerving. They remind us that we are complex beings capable of both good and evil. To summarize, the shadow self represents the darker aspects of our personality that we often neglect or deny. The dark triad refers to the personality traits of narcissism, Machiavellianism, and psychopathy. And the psychology of fear explores our response to perceived threats, and how fear can influence our behavior. Understanding these darker aspects of human psychology can provide valuable insights into human behavior. It can help us understand why people behave the way they do, and perhaps even shed light on our own behavior. So why does the darkness lurk within us? Maybe it's because we're human. Maybe it's because darkness and light, good and evil, are two sides of the same coin. Or maybe, just maybe, it's because understanding our darkness can help us appreciate our light.